make it a better place. It'll take creativity.
Hi everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to my video today, you guys. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm still recovering a little bit from being sick, but I thought I would do another card for you guys. I have a couple projects I'm wrapping up at the end of the week, and you guys will see that. It's for the kids' class and their teachers, but I wanted to make one more card. And I had this idea, and so I'm going to dive in and do it. I have a bunch of ink here. This is Melon Mambo. This is crushed curry, so it's a yellow. This is Pear Pizzazz, a green, and then Bermuda Bay. So I have these all up here. I have a Snowflake stamp that is not from Stampin' Up. It's one that I got last year at Michael's. It was like a clearance thing. I got this one and then a snowflake one. I just needed a really good snowflake. I'm sure you have a snowflake in your collection. I don't have a good snowflake. So I don't have a really good snowflake stamp set, die set. I really need to invest in one that I can just have, because I feel like around this time of the year, I always am wanting to do a project or needing to do a project with snowflakes. And so I would like to have a really good set. So this is just one from Michael's. It's not the very best, but it's a pretty snowflake. I'm going to make it work. And then I'm going to be using this stamp set from Stampin' Up. This is the Stitched with Cheer. And I'm using this little guy right here, which is one of these little images. Let's see, where is it at? It's a tiny little guy right here. So I'm going to be using that. And then I'm also using the Merry and Bright Sentiment, which is right here. So you know what I did? I cut all of this banner piece out. I felt like I needed this Merry and Bright, and I just did it. I committed and I chopped it all up, and it's going to work. So I'm going to use Bermuda Bay. You might have saw a Melon Mambo background a few minutes ago, but I changed that to Bermuda Bay because, let's face it, Bermuda Bay is amazing. So what we're going to do is I have my stamp cleaner off to the side of me because I'm going to be cleaning this as I go. We're going to start layering these snowflakes on. It's going to be pretty close to a one-layer card. I'm going to pop the sentiment up, but I just thought it would be really fun to do this sort of non-traditional Christmas colors. I don't usually do that a lot, but I thought it would be fun. So I'm just coming in, and I tried this card a few different ways. The first way I did it is I would stamp 2 or 3 of the same color snowflake, and then I would go in and do, a different color. What happened was the snowflakes are pretty big, so it became hard to get them. I was just stamping them too close together, and it wasn't working. So I changed to this way, and I want them to kind of go at an angle. Let's do another green one. You need at least 3, I would say 4 different colors to kind of make this work. And hopefully I'm on camera here, you guys can see. Yeah. And then let's do one more. Let's do a yellow one up here. I want it kind of at an angle like that. So then we'll come in with our smaller one, and we're going to do some Bermuda Bay, mainly because I didn't use very many snowflakes in Bermuda Bay. I'm just kind of filling in, and then I'll change colors. Let's do green. I never know when to stop, you guys. I always keep going and keep going and keep adding. Okay, so we have this piece, so let me move this and I'll zoom you in. We're almost done with this card. It's a super simple card. You could make quite a few of these. I think I'll make them for the staff at the school. So I'm going to back this with Bermuda Bay. It's just a card front, and then I will attach this to a white card base, which will make it easier to write in. So now we just need our sentiment. So I took a piece of basic black. I just cut it at 1.5 inches. I believe, and then I just cut a strip. So what I'm going to do now is grab some Versamark and then grab the Merry and Bright. Let's take our powder bag, our embossing buddy, and let's put some powder on here. That's going to prep the cardstock so that it's easier to emboss. The embossing powder doesn't stick everywhere. And it kind of gives the black cardstock a chalkboard type effect, like a chalkboard look, which can be fun. Hopefully I'm getting this centered because I can't see. I don't want to put my head in the camera. Hopefully it'll be centered and straight. And it looks pretty good. So now we can just use the white embossing powder. I got a question about my containers. This is the name of the container. And you can find them on Amazon. I originally found these at TJ Maxx. And then they also have several different sizes of containers. And then the little spoons are ice cream spoons, test spoons. You can also get those on Amazon. They come in 100 pack. So it might be good to go in with a friend and like maybe split the spoons. So while that cools down, let's work on this, just putting this together. Also, you guys, I'm sorry about the lighting. In the winter time, it gets a little bit hard to have really good lighting in here. We're in the middle of a storm, so I know it's a bit darker in here, so I'm sorry about that. Let's put this right in the middle. You could use any of the colors to put the back. You could do a pear pizzazz or a melon mambo. You guys know that I love my Bermuda Bay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this on here. I just do a lot of just figuring it out. It doesn't ever have to be perfect. So I'm going to make a little mark with my nail here and then one at the end here. And we'll just bring this back over to my trimmer. We'll cut it there and here. And then we will add a flag to the end. That's why I lifted this part a little bit longer. We'll add dimensionals here. We can just add this right to the card. I'll use my, I don't want to cover up all the snowflakes, so I'll just adjust it. Each card you do will probably be a little bit different. I think that's okay. So we'll press that down. It's pretty straight. And then the last thing, it's always fun to add the rhinestones to the middle of the snowflakes. It's my favorite thing to do. Just like that. And then that will be the entire card. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this card. I'll be back on Thursday and Friday with Christmas gifts and things that I'm wrapping up for Christmas. And then next week I am wrapping up some things. I'm going to show you my one little word album for this year and then my new one for next year, which is a workshop that I do, a scrapbooking project. I will also be showing you my Project Life album and how that is coming along. And just a few things I want to wrap up before we jump into new product from the Occasions catalog. Don't forget that Stampin' Up! Is having their end of the year clearance sale, so I'm not sure what's left. I haven't checked in a couple days. I placed my order at the beginning of the sale and got what I wanted, and I know it's while supplies last. So make sure you check that out in case you're wanting to pick anything up, and I appreciate your guys' support, and I will be back at the end of the week to share with you guys some more Christmas stuff. I hope you're having a wonderful day.